I want to know, what are your feelings on like Hollywood remakes, or like a lot of these shows being kind of like we're seeing kind of more like woke remakes, like they're recasting certain characters, like they're diversifying old characters. What are your feelings on that? Do you feel like sometimes it's good? Do you feel like sometimes it's bad?
For the most part, I feel like it's bad because for me, if you're going to do a remake, that tells me that you don't really have the imagination to either come up with something original or come up with a twist that's so unexpected that it subverts your expectations, like Cobra Kai.
I love that show. It's so
Ah,
good.
I didn't watch that show for a couple of weeks after it came out because people were like, "Oh, it's so great. It's so great." I'm like, "It's the Karate Kid. I've freaking
That's what
seen that."
that's why I never watched Game of Thrones, because I just was like, everyone's talking about how great it was, and I was like, man, I want to watch it.
Nah, nah. I was just like, "Nah, I've seen the Karate Kid. I've seen the Karate Kid Part 2. Didn't want to see Part 3. What's so interesting about Cobra Kai?" And then I think I got YouTube Premium for I think like a free trial or something like that. So I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to sit there and see what's so great about this. If it's just a crap remake or people just making stuff up." And I watched it and holy crap, I
Yeah.
got hooked. I never thought that I would see Daniel as the bad guy and
Yeah.
Johnny as the good guy. And that just like totally subverted my expectations. And Hayden Schlossberg, who is the producer, I believe, of that show, had basically gone point by point and said how they did that because they respected the source material. They
Yep.
came at it from a different angle, but they kept like the old fans and also provided a bridge to the new fans. But that takes a lot of effort and tenacity to do, and Hollywood just seems to be just like kicking out remakes, popping them like Tic Tacs.
I think they're just I don't know, they're afraid to maybe let new creators in, or they're just there's too much money to be made off of reboots, I guess, and it's low effort. I don't know, it seems kind of lazy, and, I mean, yeah, we talk about this all the time, like, it's not it takes advantage of fans' nostalgia. It's like you have this ready-made audience, but nobody's happy to see, for the most part, what's made. I am
Mhm.
enjoying Book of Boba Fett, which I think I'm, like, not supposed to enjoy. I don't know, because I love The Mandalorian so much. I just love, and I know I'm not supposed to enjoy that either. I was supposed to stop
No!
after Gina was fired. I was supposed to unsubscribe, but I didn't, and, well, it's my boyfriend's account, and like, he needs it for his kid. They have to watch it. Ugh, and then I'm like, so I've been liking Boba Fett. I don't
Mhm.
really I'm not as critical of it as, some of the Friday Night Tights guys like to be, but I also don't, like, come from that super nerdy background. Like, I don't know all of the background, I guess, but
Mhm.
I kind of enjoyed the latest episode, which was essentially a Mandalorian episode, and I was like, "Why can't they just do more of that?" And I watched your video, review of it, and I was like, "Yeah, I agree that Boba Fett should be more like the Mandalorian." What's his name? Din Jang or
Uh, Din Djarin.
Din Dja
Yeah. I'm like, "How do y'all
I'm like,
come
it's
up with
not even a
these
real
names?
name.
Okay."
Yeah. I'm like, Benjamin? Like, what? He's such a badass. And I hate that he was, like, so shamed, like, he was helmet shamed for taking his helmet
I
off, like,
know, right?
he didn't even like, what, a couple of times for Baby Yoda? Big deal.
It's like that Bo-Katan chick took hers off. You didn't say anything or maybe had selective memory. I don't I
And,
have
yeah,
no
they're
idea.
so like, it's down to just 2 of them. That's how exclusive this, like, super, I don't know,
Mhm.
righteous Mandalorian club is. Just now it's just 2 of you. So, it's gonna be a
Mhm.
small party. I can't believe they booted him out like that.
Nah, but it's okay. It's like I tell people, you like what you like. There were some people who felt that when Gina Carano got fired, that they should, cancel Disney Plus. I said that's a personal decision. I was watching The Mandalorian for Giancarlo Esposito. He played Moff Gideon, so he was
He
my
was
favorite character.
good.
I really, really
Did you
liked
see him
him.
in, Breaking Bad? Dude, he's
Yes.
such a good villain. he was the chicken guy. He was so good.
Yes, he was awesome. I love that. The way he went out, man, I think they blew the special effects budget for the rest of the year with how that happened. But I mostly watched that, to see him. And there were other things on Disney Plus that I wanted to see. So I didn't cancel my service, but that was kind of like a personal choice. Some people do not like the Book of Boba Fett. I'm one of those that doesn't, because there's so much that they've strayed from the original character
Mm,
that it's very hard for me to enjoy. Now, for some people who it's kind of like a cursory thing, oh, I just want to watch and enjoy it. It's perfectly fine when you do if you don't
you
know.
don't know, you
But
don't
yeah, if you
know
do, if
enough
you
to get
don't know
upset.
it, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't really be at fault for that, because it's kind of like I watch plenty of stuff that's not really good for you, like 90 Day Fiance and Love After Lockup, and, and stuff like that I just purely watch just because it's a guilty pleasure, and I like to watch it. But I just think it's a shame that it's like the one episode from the Book of Boba Fett that I like is the one that Boba Fett isn't in. Yes, Pollos
Right.
Hermanos,
Pollos hermanos.
and putting
Gus.
the meth in the chicken.
Yes, that chicken guy.
Mhm.
Oh, that was such a good
I
show.
love that
Wow.
show.